It's Friday, and you know what that means, a brand new episode of Friday Night Evolution. I'm your host, Dylan Smith, the voice of SWF Pro Wrestling. We've got one hell of a show on the books for you guys tonight, and you are not going to miss any of the action coming to you live from the SWF Arena here on YouTube. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, in tonight's opening contest, it is the first of two semi-final matches for the Tag Team Contenders Tournament. Team Blade is getting ready to take on the Bloodline in Tornado Tag Team action. Who's going to move on to the finals? Let's find out. Here they are, folks, Adam Blade and his tag team partner Ash. These two gentlemen took out the Ryan brothers in the quarterfinals of the Tag Team Title Contenders Tournament. And now they're getting ready to set off in the semifinals up against the Bloodline's Leo Uso and the Samoan Outlaw, Sikoa. Are they going to be able to go on to the finals, or will the Bloodline stop Team Blade in its tracks?
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 459 pounds,
And here they are, folks, the Bloodline, the men that took down Mucha Lucha to claim their semifinal spot in this matchup against Team Blade. Leo Uso and Sikoa, both men, former world champions, looking to get tag team gold around their waists as they have come so close time and time again before. And now the only thing standing in their way is Adam Blade and Ash. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this semifinal match off. Team Blade, the Bloodline. Referee hits the bell, and here we go. Adam Blade going after Leo Uso. Uso gets hit with a Snapdragon suplex. Sikoa going after Ash, taking him down with a shoulder check. Blade setting up Uso, cracks him down with a midnight elbow. Ash getting dragged around by Sikoa, but Ash fighting out of Sikoa's hole with the elbow shots. Uso with a quick snap suplex onto Adam Blade. Ash chopping at Sikoa, but getting grabbed from behind by Uso. Uso the Thunder Bomb to take down Ash. Sikoa having Blade on the ropes, but Blade sends Sikoa flying over the top to the outside. Uso with another snap suplex onto Adam Blade. It looks like it took a little bit more out of Uso than he thought, and he gets hit with a knee drop by Ash. Blade catching Sikoa's right hand, sending him right hands of his own. Uso taking down Ash. Blade teeing off on Sikoa, kicking the legs out, hits him with a running knee shot, busting him open. Sikoa rolling to the outside of the ring. Uso, the lone man with both members of Team Blade inside of the ring, sends Adam Blade flying with an exploder suplex, and Ash taking advantage, getting Uso up and whipping him over to the ropes, drops underneath of Uso. Uso gets hopped over by Ash, and both men collide on the inside of the ring. Adam Blade getting dropped face first on the outside apron by Sikoa. Sikoa headbutting him on the outside. And now we see Ash going up to the top rope inside the ring. Leo Uso slowly getting up to his feet. Ash deciding against the top rope assault. deciding to go to the outside to help out Blade from Savko. What a tope suicida from behind from Leo Uso goes off. Uso going after Ash, cracks him with a hard knee shot. Blade hits a brainbuster onto Savko. Ash with a crossbody slam onto Uso on the apron. Savko getting picked up by Blade. Blade locking up with Savko, sends him chest first into the steel steps. Uso gets rocked with a hard elbow shot and gets hit with a German by Adam Blade. Blade and Savko locking up. Savko driving those knees into Blade's midsection, taking him down. Ash with the arm drag down and follows it up with a Fujiwara armbar on the outside. Blade gets tossed by Savko and getting grabbed from behind, gets sent shoulder first into the guardrail. Ash hits a quick fire DDT onto Savko to take him down. Uso charging at Blade and Ash. Blade getting the advantage, kicking him down. Has the arm trapped. Knee shot connects. And Blade hits the curb stomp onto Savko from behind. Savko getting picked up to his feet. Ash stomping down onto Uso, busting him open. Both members of the Bloodline are bleeding now, ladies and gentlemen. Ash chopping and punching away at Uso's midsection. Savko gets sling bladed by Adam Blade. Backbreaker by Ash onto Leo Uso. Savko getting chopped out of hell by Adam Blade, and Blade getting the double underhooks. Hits the pedigree on the outside. Ash sends Uso flying across the arena. Team Blade in rare form tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. They are absolutely on fire with tag team gold shining in their eyes. Ash stomping down on Uso. Blade taking out Savko on the opposite side of the arena. Blade sends Savko chest first into the steel steps, and Ash locks in a rear naked choke onto Uso. Remember, folks, this isn't a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. That falls and submissions have got to go inside of the ring if they want to go for the win. But the damage is still done. Uso able to roll out of the submission hold from Ash. Blade still locking up with Savko. Savko gets dropped down by Blade. Ash getting picked up by Uso. Blade raining down ground and pound onto Savko. And Uso gets sent chest first into the steel steps. Ash, target lock, driving right hand by Ash. Blade taking out Savko time and time again. The Samoan Outlaw getting demolished on the opposite side of the arena by the former world champion Blade. And Blade going after Savko's right arm, stomping down on it, and Ash. Oh, wait a minute. Uso steals Ash's crossroads. What the hell? Blade comes running in and hits the sling blade onto Uso for some payback. Stomping down onto Uso's chest. Targeting that left arm. Or excuse me, his right arm. And Blade folding over Uso like a lawn chair with that leg. And going right back after Savko, catching Savko with the right hand. But Savko finally fighting back from Blade. Hits him with a nasty looking uppercut and sends Blade back first into the guardrail. Ash still fighting Uso. Sends him down with a body check. Oh, and Savko just draping Adam Blade over the guardrail. Knee drive into the back of the head of Uso by Ash. And Savko arm flipping around on the Blade. Leg dropping down onto his arm to follow up. Quick snap suplex by Ash onto Uso. Savko hits a snap suplex on the Blade. And Ash with a nasty left hand shot to Uso takes him down. Savko getting Adam Blade up into the powerbomb position, but Blade fights out of it with right hand shots, and Savko lets go. Blade with the Kinshasa on the outside. Adam Blade making his way over to Ash to double team up onto Uso. Uso gets cracked with a rising knee strike into the poison rana by Adam Blade. And Ash stomping down on the leg of Leo. Blade getting him back up to his feet. Ash grabbing Uso from behind. Hits him with an uppercut to the back of the head, and both Blade and Ash going after Savko, but Blade stays on the outside while Ash goes back inside of the ring. Ash decides to do some more damage to Uso on the outside, grabbing him up. Blade gets taken down by Savko. Savko and Ash battling it out. Savko gets dropped by Blade. Uso getting picked up by Ash. Ash rocking Uso with the right hand. Reverse Russian leg sweep by Ash. Blade just teeing off on Savko, driving that knee into the side of his head. The Bloodline getting dominated here tonight by Team Blade. And Adam Blade hits a spinning tombstone pile driver onto Savko. Uso getting picked up to his feet by Ash. Ash knocking him all to hell with the left and right hand shots. Oh, but Uso fired off shots of his own to get back at him. Hits the midsection kick. He's got Ash. Big DDT by the Uso. Sikoa taking down Blade, getting him whipped face first into that turnbuckle. Into a lariat. Ash ragdolling Uso to the opposite side of the arena. Sikoa and Ash colliding with each other. And Uso stealing Ash's crossroads, busting him open. And Sikoa grabbing onto Ash's bloodied head on the ground. Brainbuster by Adam Blade. Ash back up to his feet now. Blade grabbing onto Sikoa, spins him around, and hits the midnight elbow. Ash getting Uso back up to his feet. Now Blade grabbing onto Uso, lighting him up with the knees and kicks. Kicks him down to his legs and knees him all to hell at the end. Ash getting Sikoa picked up. Sikoa flipping around out of the hold. And Sikoa with the Samoan drop to Ash. And Uso hits a backdrop onto Adam Blade. Now it looks like the Bloodline is getting some payback for the beatdown that the Team Blade has been putting on them in this part of the match. Sikoa getting back inside of the ring to go after Ash. Ash going to the outside ropes. Uso and Sikoa on the inside. Ash setting up Sikoa for the Vertebreaker. And the Vertebreaker connects. Ash going for the cover. Is this going to be it? One. No. Uso able to break up the count before it can even hit two. Lighting up Ash with the chop and shot combination. Hits a big Uranagi to take him down. 1, 2, but Ash kicks out at 2 and the fight goes on. Adam Blade setting up Uso. Hits the Death Valley driver. Ash back up to his feet now. Gets grabbed from behind by Sikoa. Sikoa taking down Ash. And Blade still targeting Uso and Sikoa. Having target lock. Oh, but Blade comes up with a springboard elbow to Sikoa to take him down. 2, but no. Sikoa denies Adam Blade the victory here tonight. Adam grabbing up Sikoa to get him up to his feet. Ash walking around on the outside of the ring. Oh, Sikoa had the Kinshasa scouted out. Cracks down Blade with the lariat. And Uso fires off a flying lariat to Ash to take him down. But Blade hits a spear to Sikoa. Folks, these guys have been hitting each other with every big... Ooh, a nasty super kick by Uso onto Blade. Blade tried to go for the Kinshasa, but came up short, but the super kick did not. Ash lighting up Uso with the knee shots. Sikoa locking up on the target of Adam Blade on the ground, but goes after Ash instead. Ash getting picked up over the shoulder of Sikoa. Uso down and out on the ground on the outside, but Ash able to break away from the hold of Sikoa, chopping the knees out from underneath of the Samoan Outlaw. Now Ash having target lock, going for the kill shot. Oh, tries to go for the crossroads, but a Kinshasa from Blade takes down Sikoa. Uso with the flying lariat to Ash and breaking up the count before it can even begin on Adam Blade. Blade dodging the right-hand shot from Uso, but Uso comes up from behind with the headlock, cracks him with a right-hand shot. Blade gets flipped over and gets grabbed by Sikoa. Ash getting back inside of the ring. Ash and Sikoa getting hit with a recoil from Uso's lariat. Uso with a snapmare. Oh, but Ash able to block his path. Sikoa gets hit with a dropkick, but fires off a dropkick of his own back to Adam Blade. Ash gets hit from behind by Sikoa, and Sikoa going for the kill now. Uso stomping him in his back. And Uso going for the Hell's Gate. He's trying to get a submission victory here tonight. Ash in a bad way here. He's nowhere near the ropes to get the rope break, but Adam Blade saves the day. Adam with a quick Snapdragon suplex to Sikoa. Sikoa rolling to the outside of the ring as Uso gets the ground and pound in on Ash, going for the cover. But Blade stops the count before it could even begin. Uso locking up with Adam Blade, but gets taken down by Ash. He should have been watched where he was going. Ash getting fired up. Senton Atomico attempt by Adam Blade, and a Tope Suicida connects for Ash. Team Blade going flying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now Ash going after Uso. Sikoa whipping Adam Blade back inside of the ring from the missed Senton Atomico attempt. Ash stomping down on the arm of Uso. Sikoa make his way over to Ash, but Ash stopping him in his tracks. Sikoa with a nasty headbutt to Ash, knocking him out. Blade hits the Kinshasa to Sikoa on the outside. Uso getting up to his feet. Blade getting rocked in the midsection with the right-hand shot from Uso. Uso whipping Blade back inside of the ring. Ash grabbing the left arm of Sikoa, stomping down on his hand. And Blade with a tope suicida to Leo Uso on the outside. Ash face planting Sikoa into the guardrail. Hits a Kinshasa of his own onto Sikoa. Blade tries to go for the knee drop after whipping Uso back inside of the ring. Sikoa getting picked up by Ash. Ash hits the DDT. Leo Uso looking like he's finally come back to his senses on the inside of the ring. Ash making his way through the ropes as Leo rolls to the outside. Sikoa gets hit with a ripcord knee by Adam Blade. Blade and Uso lock up. Blade gets taken down with a hard right hand shot. Ash with a tope suicida from behind to Uso. These men have been doing all kinds of high-flying offense here tonight, folks. Blade and Ash both locking up onto Sikoa. Now Blade going back after Uso. Hits the knee driver to the face. Sikoa gets whipped down to the ground by Ash. And now both men trading targets. Ash going after Uso and Sikoa getting whipped around by Blade to the guardrail. Blade tries to go for a right-hand shot, but gets taken down by Sikoa with a lariat. But Ash comes in from behind to hit Sikoa with a dropkick. Uso clutching his chest over by the announcer's booth. But Sikoa gets grabbed from behind. Another ripcord knee takes him down. Blade and Ash, beautiful teamwork on display, divide and conquering onto the Bloodline, and Blade hits the midnight elbow to Uso once again. And now Blade has target lock onto Sikoa on the inside of the ring. Ash running interference on the outside to Uso. Blade gets Sikoa up, hits him in the midsection, and sets him up. The Death Valley driver connects. Blade locks the leg and goes for the cover. 1, 2, Uso comes in. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Uso was not able to break up the count in time. And the men that are going on to the finals are Adam Blade and Ash, Team Blade. The Bloodline had one hell of a fight on their hands here tonight. But tonight was the night for Ash and Adam Blade to move on. Congratulations, guys. You gave us one hell of an opener, for Friday Night Evolution. Adam Blade and Ash celebrating inside of the ring, knowing that they have made it to the final round of the Tag Team Title Contenders Tournament. And we are about to see, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, Team Blade made it to the final round. And their next opponents are going to be the men that fight in our next matchup between the Bouchey brothers and the War Dogs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this next match, we have the next semifinal matchup in the Tag Team Contenders Tournament. The War Dogs are getting ready to go up against the Bouchey brothers in Tornado Tag Team action. Who is going to move on to fight Team Blade in the finals? We're going to find out now.
Reach for the sky, boy.
Is a Tornado Tag Team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 556 pounds, Dirty Dog.
And here they come, ladies and gentlemen, the War Dogs, Assassin Dylan Smith and War Machine Eli Reed, making their way down the ramp and into the ring. These two gentlemen have made an impact on the tag team division since forming their alliance. They took out Fire and Ice, Hanzo Asashi and Bihan in their tag debut and in their quarterfinal matchup against Domination, taking them out of the Tag Team Contenders Tournament running, and now are making their way to potentially go on to take home their final spot against Team Blade if they are able to go up and take out the Bouchey brothers.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 462 pounds, the Bludgeon Brothers.
And here comes Outlaw William Bouchey and his younger brother Dylan Bouchey, making their way into the ring for the semifinal matchup in the Tag Team Contenders Tournament. After taking down the Brothers of Destruction in an Extreme Rules tag team match, they are getting ready to go up against the War Dogs for the very first time. Are they going to be able to take down the Assassin and the War Machine, or are the War Dogs going to take down the Bouchers? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the War Dogs and the Boucher brothers are about to go to war. Referee signals a bell, and here we go. Eli Reed clocking Dylan Boucher with a hard right-hand shot. Boucher getting picked up onto the shoulder of Eli Reed, getting power slammed onto the mat. And Outlaw William Boucher gets grabbed from behind by Eli Reed, and Reed sends him flying. Oh, but Dylan Boucher able to chop the legs out from underneath of the War Machine. Assassin going after Dylan Boucher now. Dylan Boucher spinning around on Smith, but Smith gets saved by Reed as Reed comes in from behind to take down Boucher. Oh, but the Outlaw slamming down the War Machine. All four of these men are very familiar with each other in singles action, as one of War Machine's wins in his undefeated streak was against Outlaw William Boucher in a close fought 2 out of 3 falls knockout match. And Dylan Boucher won a 20-man Rumble match to be one of the 5 men that fought at Clash of the Isles for the World Heavyweight Championship. Outlaw William Boucher fighting War Machine on the outside. Assassin chopping away at Dylan Boucher on the inside of the ring. But Reed cracks down William with a jawbreaker as Dylan Smith goes up to the top rope. Hits the big man splash, misses, and a flying headbutt by Dylan Boucher takes down Smith. Smith gets rocked with a hard knee shot by Dylan Boucher. Eli Reed keeping William Boucher away from his brother. A little bit of divide and conquer strategy from the War Dogs here tonight. Outlaw gets rocked with a hard right-hand shot from Eli Reed. Reed has him up. Big exploder suplex by the War Machine. Smith with a double leg takedown onto Dylan Boucher on the inside of the ring. Smith stomping down on a Boucher, swinging around, wrenching away on that arm. War Machine still handling the Outlaw on the outside, and a stunner on the inside of the ring by Smith goes off on Boucher. 2, but no, Dylan kicks out at 2. William gets grabbed from behind by Eli Reed. Reed with a big release suplex. It looks like Outlaw's head connected with the bottom turnbuckle, and Smith going for the 10 count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dylan Boucher collapses to the outside of the ring. Eli Reed launching Outlaw with a suplex, but Outlaw's fighting back. He's got Reed held by the back of his neck, sends him over to the ropes, but gets grabbed by Assassin. Assassin ragdolling him over to the ropes. Dylan Boucher gets launched with a big suplex by Smith. Smith and Reed both locking in onto Dylan Boucher. And Smith with another launching suplex onto Dylan Boucher. And Outlaw gets launched with a side suplex by Reed. Dylan Smith coming off the ropes, hits the bottom drop onto Outlaw. And War Machine making his way to the outside of the ring. Smith going up to the top rope. William Boucher down and out on the outside. What's Smith planning to do here? Smith goes flying with a missile drop kick, but Outlaw able to dodge out of the way. Eli Reed sending the knees into the side of Dylan Boucher's head. Oh, wait a minute. Outlaw raining down the ground and pounding on Smith. The crowd is absolutely at the edge of their seats for this matchup. And a standing Kimura lock by Eli Reed gets taken out by William Boucher, catching him from behind. Double axe handle to the back. Big reverse fireman's carry slam by Outlaw onto Assassin. Eli Reed trying to decide which Boucher brother to go after. Smith getting lit up with the left and right hand combinations. Inverted DDT by William Boucher. Dylan Boucher rolling Eli Reed into the inside of the ring. And the Kimura gets locked in. Eli Reed has the submission locked in onto Dylan Boucher. Is Dylan going to tap? Dylan fighting out of the hold, rolling out of it. And Outlaw coming off the ropes, trying to go for a springboard shot, but misses by a mile. It looks like he kind of caught the referee from behind a little bit. Smith cracks Boucher, hits him with the headshot lariat. Going for the cover, but William able to save his brother Dylan. And a big German suplex by Smith onto William. Hits the midsection kick and a big right hand shot. Reed and Smith just trading shot for shot onto Outlaw William Bouchey. Bouchey gets launched over with a suplex by Reed. Smith cracks him with a hard right-hand shot. Smith getting some kind of claw maneuver onto Outlaw's head, just sending him face first onto the mat. William Bouchey rolling to the outside of the ring to try and recover, and it looks like Smith and Reed are both trying to hit finishers at the same time. Oh, but Dylan Bouchey able to fight out of the hole, but gets caught by Eli Reed. And Eli Reed trying to go for the F5, but no, Dylan Bouchey hits an inverted DDT to get out of it. Combination backbreaker facebuster by Outlaw. Outlaw with a springboard elbow shot to take down Smith. Reed getting his legs stomped on the outside by Dylan Bouchey. Outlaw and Smith locking up with each other on the inside of the ring. Outlaw undecided what way he's going to go, but gets fought off by Smith with the elbows. Reed with a big exploder suplex onto Dylan Bouchey on the outside, but Dylan Bouchey getting right back up to his feet. Outlaw gets launched with a pinning suplex by Smith. 1, 2, but Bouchey kicks out at 2. The Bouchey brothers are giving the War Dogs a hell of a fight here tonight. Plenty of back and forth between these two teams. Smith dropping Outlaw onto his neck on the ropes. Oh, but William Bouchey fighting out from the bottom. Belly to belly by Eli Reed onto Dylan Bouchey on the outside. Outlaw gets sent over to the ropes and gets cracked down with an elbow shot by Smith. Smith going up to the top rope as Eli Reed hits a second belly to belly onto Dylan Bouchey. Big man splash connects on the inside of the ring. Eli Reed dropping Dylan Bouchey on the outside, and it looks like Smith is getting ready to set up the buckshot lariat connects. Smith goes for the cover on Outlaw. 1, 2, but Outlaw William Bouchey kicks out at 2. Dylan Bouchey grabbing up onto Smith now, wrenching down on his arm, and just swinging arm drag down onto Smith. Reed going after Outlaw now, sending him to Suplex City. There goes the first. And here comes the second, and here comes number 3. The suplex trio connects. And Eli Reed grabbing onto Dylan Bouchey with that hammerlock, but Bouchey fighting out from the floor with the right-hand shots to Reed's midsection. Smith and William on the outside now. Dylan Bouchey taking down Reed on the inside of the ring with a double leg. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Powerbomb on the outside by Smith as Reed kicks out at 2 on the inside of the ring. Smith gets whipped around by William, but William gets hit with a belly to back by Smith. Dylan Bouchey getting fired up on the inside of the ring, trying to roll Reed around, but Reed fires back with a right-hand shot. Dylan Smith getting in on the action now. Headshot lariat connects by Smith. He goes for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, but no, Dylan Bouchey kicks out at 2. Eli Reed now stomping down onto Dylan Bouchey's lower back. Smith turns around, goes back after Outlaw, but Outlaw cracks him with a left-hand shot, takes him down with a shoulder check. Reed getting ground and pounded onto Dylan Bouchey. And Smith with a dragon sweep onto Outlaw William Bouchey's leg. Tries to go for that knee driver, but Bouchey able to get out in time. Drop toe hold by Outlaw onto Smith. Reed alone inside of the ring with both Bouchey brothers. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combination by William. And it looks like Dylan Bouchey's locking in the figure 4. Is Reed gonna tap out? No. Bouchey lets go with a hold. And Dylan Bouchey stomping down on Eli Reed's midsection. Stomping down on his lower back, kicking him in the face. And he's got that wrist lock held in deep. He's got that arm trap. And he's got the wrist. Trying to break the hand of Eli Reed. Hits the double knees to the lower back. And Outlaw stun gun Smith, follows it up with a running neck breaker. Bouchey goes for the cover, but no, both Bouchey brothers get denied by the War Dogs. Back-to-back pinfall attempts by the Boucheys. Dylan Bouchey chopping at Eli Reed's chest. Reed getting taken down to the ground while Smith gets... Oh, he almost got hit with that springboard elbow shot by Outlaw. But Smith grabbing onto Dylan Bouchey, chopping him in the chest. Tries to go for the shotgun dropkick onto Outlaw, but Outlaw able to block the shot. Outlaw with a big slam onto Smith, but gets grabbed from behind by Reed with a side suplex. Reed taking down Outlaw. We see Dylan Smith on shaky footing on the outside, coming back to his senses. Eli Reed with a fisherman's buster onto Outlaw William Bouchey. Smith and Dylan Bouchey trading shots with each other on the outside of the ring. Eli Reed spears William Bouchey through the ropes. Dylan Bouchey taking down Smith on the outside. Smith fighting out of it with a right elbow shot. Eli Reed taking the scenic route to get back around to the Outlaw. Outlaw getting rocked by Reed on the outside with the left and right hands. And Smith making his way over, taking a quick breather. Reed just driving those right hands and busting open William Bouchey. Both Bouchey brothers are busted open. The assassin has been busted open. I think Eli Reed's the only man in this match that isn't showing blood, ladies and gentlemen. And Smith cracks down Dylan Bouchey with a lariat. And Smith setting up for the buckshot now. Dylan Bouchey, look out, you're going to get hit by a freight train. The buckshot goes off. Dylan Smith going up to the top rope, setting up for the big man splash. Is this going to be it? The camera pans away from the big man splash, but it connected. Smith goes for the cover. 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match. And moving on to the finals to take on Team Blade are the War Dogs. War Machine Eli Reed and Assassin Dylan Smith. The Bouchey brothers gave War Dogs one hell of a fight, and both teams could have walked away with the victory here tonight. But the War Dogs were able to come out successful. Congratulations, gentlemen. You gave us one hell of a show.
Here are your winners, Dirty Dogs.
Eli Reed and Dylan Smith celebrating inside of the ring, blood dripping down the Assassin's face after a hard-fought victory in the semifinals of the Tag Team Contenders Tournament. And here we see our final bracket now. And in next week's main event, it is going to be Team Blade versus War Dogs to see who will take on LWO for the tag team titles at Ground Zero. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we've got an open challenge match that Roshni Mehta has put forward, and Lauren Mitch has answered the call. Which of these two women are going to come out with the win? Let's hit the ring and find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Alliance, from Delhi, India, Roshni.
Ladies and gentlemen, we see Roshni Mehta making her way down to the ring for this open challenge matchup that she laid out to all the women of the SWF. She had a very dominant display in the 6-woman tag team matchup that went down on the last episode of Evolution, where she got the pinfall victory on her opponent tonight, Lauren Mitch. And this will be her singles match debut here in the SWF.
Representing the Cleaners from Phoenix, Arizona, Lauren Mitchell.
And we see Lauren Mitch making her way down to the ring with her sister Kelsie Mitch. And Kelsie was the one to bring up Lauren Mitch for the open challenge. Mitch was more than happy to accept the former women's champion, looking to make a comeback in the SWF women's division, trying to go back after the title that she lost to our current champion, Jasmine. Hopefully tonight is going to be a bit more successful for her than the last episode of Evolution, where she took that pinfall loss to Roshni and her teammate, Mike Attack, in the tag team matchup. But with Kelsie Mitch watching her back in this matchup, she might be a little bit more successful tonight. Only time will tell when that bell rings. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this match off. Roshni, Mehta, and Lauren Mitch. Referee signals both women in their corner, sets the bell, and we're off. Lauren running over to the ropes. Top rope springboard moonsault onto Roshni to take her down. Roshni quick to get back up to her feet, though, trying to go over to the corner, but Lauren grabbing her up from behind, dragging her against the ropes. And Roshni getting pinned against the ropes, and Lauren grabbing her by the neck, slamming those hard shots into her chest. One after the other. She is just beating Roshni all to hell. And ending it all with a right-hand shot that drops her and sends her flying back to the mat. Roshni back up to her feet, though. Lauren Mitch, being the aggressor, hits a code breaker to take down Roshni. Flipping her over like a cooked piece of bacon, going after her. She's got her grabbed by the midsection. Big pinning German suplex move by Lauren Mitch. Flies up with the step-up enziguri. But Roshni starting to fight back, grabbing Lauren from behind. Hits the elbow shot to the back. Irish whip over into the corner. Roshni with a running knee shot to the chest. Stomping away on Lauren Mitch's face, getting some speed coming off the ropes. And the big boot connects. Roshni getting some comeback momentum now after getting dominated by Lauren Mitch in the starting moments of this match. And a big end-over-end slam by Roshni Mehta connects. Oh, but Lauren Mitch with a surprise roll-up on Roshni, going for the cover, but no, it was only a one. Big running lariat to take down Roshni. Lauren Mitch tries to go for the drive-by elbow, but Roshni able to roll out of the way. Roshni with a Luthez press, just raining down those right-hand shots on Lauren Mitch. And Roshni with the middle rope Superman punch denied with the gut punch counter by Lauren Mitch. Roshni right back up to her feet, but Lauren Mitch with a wheelbarrow stunner onto Roshni to take her down. Lauren Mitch coming back off the top rope, misses the moonsault by a mile. Roshni blocking the dropkick attempt by Lauren. Lauren getting kicked all to hell in the face. And what's even more impressive, ladies and gentlemen, Roshni is doing all this fighting while wearing high heels. Roshni raining down those right-hand shots on Lauren Mitch on the outside ropes, but Mitch fights back. Oh, but an enziguri from Roshni takes her down to the outside. Kelsie Mitch watches on as Roshni beats up on Lauren. Getting out of the way of the action. Lauren has Roshni up. Michinoku driver. Mehta getting picked back up by Mitch. Mitch sends her flying back inside of the ring. Rolling back under the bottom rope. Hits the super kick to take down Roshni. Lauren scoops the leg, going for the cover. Ref gets into position. 1, 2, but no. Roshni kicks out at 2. Super kick unable to get the job done on the New Delhi Warrior. Both women lock up, but Roshni hits a running lariat. Comes in flying with a second. Lauren Mitch goes for the kick, but gets caught with a leg sweep from Roshni. She's getting fired up here now, ladies and gentlemen. Roshni going for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, but no. Lauren Mitch kicks out at 2. Roshni kicking Lauren square in the face from behind. Roshni getting hits some speed off the ropes. Not quite sure what she was trying to do there. Looking like she got a little bit of some cardio workout. But she's got Lauren Mitch grabbed. Sends her flying against the ropes. Both women colliding. Oh, Lauren Mitch with a flying elbow shot to take down Roshni. Inverted atomic drop to take her out and hits the big scoop slam. Lauren Mitch and Roshni locking up once again. Roshni gets sent over to the corner with an Irish whip. Lauren stalking over to Roshni, but Roshni fights out with a knee shot to the midsection. Flying knee into the corner. Roshni again driving those boots, stomping away, and Lauren Mitch getting speed off the ropes and comes in with the running big boot. But Lauren Mitch right back up to her feet with a kip up, getting grabbed from behind, getting dragged over to the ropes by Roshni, setting her up against them. Nasty looking knee shot to take her down. And Roshni stomping away on the leg of Lauren Mitch. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're seeing the New Delhi Warrior go up to the top rope. Roshni from the top. Lauren Mitch getting back up to her feet. What's she planning to hit here? Roshni comes up. Oh, Lauren Mitch able to dodge the torpedo kick from the last second. Hits a wheelbarrow stunner to take down Mehta. And Roshni setting up Lauren Mitch, the same move that won the tag team match. The vertebraker connects. Is she going to be able to get the win here? 1, 2, but no. Lauren Mitch denies Mehta at a kick out of 2. Roshni grabbing up Lauren Mitch by the neck, getting her back up to her feet, sends her flying over to the ropes. Both women running at each other. Roshni ducking and jumping around her. Catch power slam by Roshni Mehta onto Lauren Mitch. Oh, and it looks like Roshni's going for the kill here now, ladies and gentlemen. Lauren Mitch up to her feet. Roshni setting up for a second vertebreaker, and the vertebreaker connects. Roshni scoops the leg and goes for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match and winning her singles debut is Roshni Mehta. And folks, I got to tell you, the former women's champion Lauren Mitch gave Mehta one hell of a fight from bell to bell. But tonight was the night for the SWF newcomer. Congratulations, ladies. You gave us one hell of a show.
Here is your winner, Roshni.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next is the long-awaited rematch between the Chosen One, Alex Jaxson, and the Kingpin of the SWF, Junior Ryan, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Who's coming home with the win? Let's hit the ring and find out.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, the Chosen One, Alex Jaxson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we see Alex Jaxson, the Chosen One, making his way down to the ring to go into his long-awaited rematch against Junior Ryan after Ryan and Jaxson fought in Jackson's debut, and Ryan came away with a count-out victory after Jaxson was unable to answer the referee's 10 count on the outside. But with this match, it's Falls Count Anywhere rules. Anything can go inside or outside of the ring. And we're ready and waiting to kick this match off and see what happens.
And his opponent, representing the Blood Brothers, from Norwich, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Iron Man Junior Ryan.
Junior Ryan, one of the pillars of the SWF locker room, has been a man that has done as much as you could think of here in the professional wrestling business, and is looking to replay history tonight and potentially get another win against Alex Jaxson. But Junior Ryan, in an unsuccessful bid in the tag team division with his brother Elliot in the Tag Team Contenders Tournament after being eliminated by Team Blade weeks ago, is looking to make his comeback in the singles division. And tonight will be the night that he kicks off that rerun. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this match off. Alex Jaxson, Junior Ryan. Referee signaling both men in their corners, hits the bell, and we're off. Junior comes flying in, both men colliding in the corner. Jaxson trying to go off the ropes, but Junior catches him, having him up in the electric chair, and hits him with the midnight elbow to take down Jaxson. Jaxson getting stomped down on from behind. Junior stomping down on his lower back and legs, kicking him in the midsection, and stomping him down on the back of his head. Jaxson back up to his feet, though, both men locking up. Jaxson hits the midsection kick, has Junior up. Stalling vertical suplex, but Junior able to get out of the hold, chopping the knees out from behind of Jaxson, taking him down. Junior trying to go for the spinning pump kick, but Jaxson able to roll out of the way in time. Jaxson comes flying up with the punches and chops, hits a super kick to take down Junior, but Junior kips right back up to his feet. Jaxson having Junior up. Oh, nice drop down cutter by Jaxson. Jaxson grabbing up Junior from behind. Big release German suplex, launching Junior damn near across the ring. Jaxson targeting Junior's legs, going for the submission hold. Junior in a bad way here. He's not going for the ropes. He's trying to push through the hold and get away from him. Both men locking up as Jaxson carries Junior over to the ropes by the back of his neck, kicking him in the legs. Snapmare by Alex Jaxson. Jaxson heading onto the outside of the ring. Rolls up. Pop-up stunner connects by Jaxson. Beautiful offense on display here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Jaxson sends Junior Ryan flying with that monkey flip right there. Junior slow to get up to his feet. Jaxson with the snatch and grab suplex on a Junior. Junior Ryan getting hit left, right, and every which way but Sunday. And Jaxson, big side suplex to take down Junior. Junior getting picked back up to his feet. Jaxson has him up onto his shoulders. Hits the go to sleep. Junior Ryan collapsing to the ground from the impact. 1, 2, but no. Junior Ryan kicks out at 2. It looks like the GTS was not enough to get the job done. Junior getting back up to his feet. Gets whipped over the top rope and gets sent flying down to the floor below. Jaxson stalking around Junior. He's got that left arm. Oh, and it looks like Jackson's going for the Hell's Gate. Is Junior Ryan going to tap out on the outside? Junior unable to defend himself. No ropes to grab to break up the hold. But Junior pushes through, breaking through from the grip, and sends Jaxson flying off of him. You can see Junior grabbing at his arm. It looks like there was some damage done there from that hold. Jaxson gets sent chest first into the announcer's desk. Both men back up to the feet. Drop toe hold leg lock by Junior Ryan. He's going to try and make Jaxson tap out, sending some payback his way with the submission. But Jaxson rolling over, sends the right hands flying to Junior Ryan's face. Junior getting back up to his feet slowly. Jaxson doing the same. Jaxson sends Junior whipping inside of the ring. And Jaxson going for a weapon from underneath, and he's got the kendo stick in hand. Junior back up to his feet on the inside of the ring, kicking the kendo stick out of his hands. And a ripcord knee shot by Jaxson takes down Junior. Junior getting picked back up to his feet by Jaxson. Jaxson whipping around with the arm drag attempt, but Junior fires off a right-hand shot. Beautiful tornado DDT by Junior Ryan to take down Jaxson. Jaxson clutching at the back of his head from the impact, gets whipped over into the corner. Junior comes flying in with that right arm shot. Gets some speed off the ropes. The running right hand connects. Junior getting fired up now, ladies and gentlemen. Junior going for the cover, has the leg locked in. 1, 2, but no. Alex Jaxson denies the Kingpin of the SWF. Junior locking up with Jaxson. Sends him down. Oh, the recoil shot connects. Junior comes flying with a tope DDT to the outside. Junior Ryan is going flying tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as he goes for the cover on Jaxson. The referee runs to go for the cover. 2, but no. Jaxson denies Junior once again at the count of 2. Junior stomping down on the arms of Jaxson. Jaxson clutching at his head, trying to defend himself from the impacts. Oh, but a spear from Jaxson takes down Junior. Junior getting assisted back up to his feet from Jaxson. Jaxson clubbing him with those hard left and right hand shots. Junior leaned up against the outside guardrail as Jaxson goes inside of the ring, going for the kendo stick on the ground. And Jaxson making his way back to the outside to go after the Junior. And Junior gets lit up with the kendo stick shots. Jaxson doing a little bit of showboating with the kendo stick, but Junior able to knock the kendo stick out of Jackson's hand. Jaxson gets kicked in the midsection, and Junior has Jaxson up. Hits a Gotch-style pile driver on the outside. Junior getting Jaxson back up. Tries to go for the midnight elbow, but Jaxson blocks it. Hits the midsection kick. Has Junior up. Big spinning sit-out powerbomb. Jaxson on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Both men back up to their feet. Jaxson has Junior up. And Michinoku driver to the mat. Jaxson playing up to the crowd, looking to go for the stomp. Wait a minute. Oh, God, the disrespectful boot swipe across the face. Junior getting picked up by Jaxson once again. Are we going to see another go to sleep? The go to sleep connects. Junior collapses to the ground. Jaxson goes for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match and able to tie up the career score to 1-1 is the chosen one, Alex Jaxson. Junior Ryan gave Jaxson one hell of a fight tonight here, ladies and gentlemen. And these two folks, I got to tell you, they're going to give us some more banger matches here in the future. Congratulations, gentlemen. You gave us one hell of a show here on a Friday night.
Here is your winner, the chosen one, Alex Jaxson.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one hell of a match coming your way. Next up, it's John Black on one-on-one against the Reaper in Extreme Rules action. Who's going to come out with the win? Let's hit the ring and find out.
Weighing in at 222 pounds, John Black.
Ladies and gentlemen, we see John Black inside of the ring, the pyro going off, lighting up the crowd. John Black's been in battle royals, multi-man matches, but tonight is the night for his singles debut here in the SWF. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The Reaper has made his way into the SWF arena. Not much is known about this mysterious man, but we know for damn sure he is a force to be reckoned with inside of the ring. And John Black, you're going to have one hell of a fight on your hands tonight, brother. right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this off. John Black, the Reaper. Referee signaling both men in their corners, hits the bell, and we're off. And John Black blasting Reaper down with a running knee shot. Setting up, Reaper sitting up. And John Black. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like our camera team wasn't able to catch it, but it looks like John Black was able to hit a running knee shot onto the Reaper. But Reaper fighting back with an Irish whip into a scoop power slam onto John Black, going for the cover. One. John kicking out at one, denying the Reaper tonight. Reaper kicking Black while he's down. Black getting back up to his feet. Reaper has that arm trapped up from behind in a hammerlock hold. Hammerlock back slam by the Reaper. Reaper going after John Black now. Black getting picked up. Reaper has him up and hits a jackknife powerbomb to take him down. Reaper going to the outside of the ring, going up under to grab a weapon. What's he planning to pull out? He's got the sledgehammer in hand. John trying to go for a running drop kick on the Reaper, but Reaper able to block it, but unable to block the lariat over the top rope to the outside. Now Black has the sledgehammer in hand. Reaper sliding to the outside. John Black playing a little do-si-do, getting in and out of the ring with him. Reaper knocking the sledgehammer out of Black's hands. Has him up. Drop down neckbreaker by the Reaper. Reaper deadlifting John Black off the ground into a sit-out powerbomb, going for the cover. 1, 2, but no. John Black kicking out at 2. Black rolling in and out of the ring, going right back after the Reaper, locking up with him. Oh, nasty slam by Black there. And a big top rope moonsault, but it misses by a mile. Black unable to hit the Reaper dead on, but Reaper hitting that drop down elbow onto Black's chest. Reaper sliding up under the ropes, going after the sledgehammer, but a tope suicida from John Black connects. Reaper gets taken down on the outside. John Black taking advantage, stomping down on him. Nasty looking reverse headlock. Oh, nasty slam right there on the outside. That matting on the outside is barely an inch thick, ladies and gentlemen. You feel all the impact from that. John Black clutch knee shot to the face on a Reaper. Reaper rolling away from Black. Nasty running face buster onto John Black. Reaper taking advantage now. Knee buster to the face. Having the sledgehammer in hand, he's waiting for Black to get back up to his feet. Runs in, hits the sledgehammer shot to the midsection, tries to go for the follow-up, but Black able to roll out of the way, hits the running pump kick to take him down. Reaper gets clubbed all to hell with a nasty-looking lariat by Black. Black and Reaper back up to his feet, both men lock up. Reaper sends Black shoulder first into the guardrail. Both men back up onto their feet. Reaper getting kicked all to hell by Black, but Black getting assaulted by Reaper on the comeback. Reaper with the nasty backslam onto John Black on the outside. Both men locking up. Reaper, oh, hits the diamond cutter on the Black, but Black gets right back up to his feet. Sends Reaper tumbling over the steel steps. John Black hitting the high kicks, hitting the chops and shots. Release suplex onto the mat. John Black stalking over the Reaper on the outside. Reaper getting back up to his feet. Black sends him chest first into the guardrail. Reaper has... Oh, wait a minute. Reaper getting set up on the guardrail. Big boot to the side of his head by Black. Black making his way over to the steel steps. Going back and forth, trying to decide what he's going to do next. Oh, but Reaper. Black was trying to get him back up to his feet, but Reaper kicks up and hit him in the head. Now Reaper firing off the left and right hand combinations. Hopping over the steps, going back after the sledgehammer once again. And Reaper's got target locked, sending down the sledgehammer shots. Telling Black to get back up to his feet. Black able to knock the hammer out of his hands. Pop-up high kick, and the roundhouse goes off. John Black and Reaper, but Reaper fighting back out of the hold from Black, sends him flying back inside of the ring. Reaper with the sledgehammer in hand, going after Black, hits him with the hammer shot. And Reaper going for the cover, has the leg locked in, but John Black kicks out at 1. Good God, man. Reaper ready and waiting for Black to get back to his senses, sends him flying over to the ropes. Reaper catches him with a choke slam off the ropes. And Reaper showing the strength once again, hitting a deadlift sit-out powerbomb onto John Black. And Black defenseless on the ground as Reaper goes to the outside, going for another weapon. Black slow to get up to his feet. And Reaper with a baseball bat in hand. Black kicks the bat out of his hands, sends him flying over to the corner with an Irish whip, running knee shot into the corner. And Black stomping out Reaper in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Driving both boots into his chest and face at the same time. The milk knees connect. Good God. John Black, a little bit of a shimmy shake there, playing up to the crowd. 1, 2, but no. Reaper kicking out at 2. John Black has the hammer in hands now. Reaper able to knock it out. Both men swinging for the fences on each other as hard as they can. Black spins around Reaper. Has him up. A big exploder suplex by John Black. He goes for the cover. The leg is locked in. The ref going for the cover. 2, but Reaper kicks out at 2 with authority. John Black unbelieving that he couldn't get the job done. Black having the baseball bat in hand, ready to go for some batting practice. Swinging for the fences, but it's a swing and a miss as the Reaper shoulder checks the bat out of his hands. Reaper with the sledgehammer in hand now. Hits him in the midsection, taking down John Black, going for the cover. 1, but Black once again kicks out at 1. Reaper with sledgehammer in hand, takes down Black once again with the sledgehammer shot. Black goes to the outside of the ring, getting back in, knocking the hammer out of Reaper's hands. Reaper grabbing Black by the back of his neck, taking him over to the ropes. Oh, but Black fights back with an elbow shot. Both men trading shots with each other on the inside of the ring. Another exploder suplex goes off. Black grabs a leg, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match in his singles debut is John Black. The Reaper, having been on a little bit of a winning streak, got that streak ended here tonight against John Black. And John Black and the Reaper both gave us one hell of a show. Congratulations, gentlemen. Hell of a fight.
Here is your winner, John Black.
All right, folks, up next we've got triple threat action featuring the debuting Brody Andres, Stanley Savko, and the Silent Wolf David Pope. Who's walking away with the victory tonight? Let's hit the ring and find out.
Weighing in at 252 pounds,
Brody Andres making his way to the ring in his SWF Evolution debut. This man, I got a feeling, is going to be one to watch out for here in the SWF as he gets ready to take on Stanley Savko and David Pope for the first time.
I walk around like that nigga, finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let the chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing something,
and his opponents, first, from Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Stanley Savko making it rain inside the SWF arena just like he did in his debut last episode of Evolution, where he had a hard-fought fight against King Leon in a losing effort, but is looking to make a comeback here tonight on Friday Night Evolution.
my goddamn celebrity. Bust down, getting on my motherfucking Cuban. I walk around like that nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants to smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting up the big body. I walk around like that nigga.
Tennessee, weighing in at 240 pounds, Wolf King David.
And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The man formerly known as the Fallen Angel is now the Silent Wolf, David Pope. Pope, after having a successful debut matchup against Ron Black weeks ago on Evolution, is looking to get back into action here in tonight's triple threat matchup against Stanley Savko and Brody Andres, making his debut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this match off. Brody Andres, Stanley Savko, and David Pope. Referee hits the bell, and here we go. Savko and Pope go at each other right from the bell, and a big release suplex by Pope hits onto Savko. Brody hitting Pope from behind with the right-hand shots, hits a flying crossbody off the middle rope, and gets hit from behind by Savko with a running dropkick. Pope hits the knee buster onto Savko, staggering him onto his feet. And now Pope carrying Brody with a crossbody hold, slamming him back first into the turnbuckle and ragdolling him back to the middle of the ring. Savko comes in, kicks Pope in the midsection, and hits a jackknife powerbomb, but gets kicked from behind by Brody Andres. Andres getting Savko up, spinning neckbreaker by Brody. David Pope getting back inside of the ring after going to the outside to take a quick breather. Hits Savko from behind. Savko's head colliding with the legs of Brody, and Brody gets up, gets hit with a drop down cutter. Savko comes running in with a running lariat and kicking Brody while he's down. Folks, we are in the opening moments of this matchup, and these men are going at it from the bell. Pope lighting up Savko. Savko dodging out of the way, kicking the legs of Pope. Brody just watching on. Hits a running lariat connecting onto both men, but it didn't look like it did much damage. Pope Irish whipping Savko into the corner. Brody with a running knee strike to take down Pope. And Pope getting his arm trapped by Brody. Brody launching that knee into the elbow. Going after Savko. Spinning enziguri to take down Savko. Backbreaker facebuster combination by Pope. Savko on the outside getting back to his senses. David Pope landing that knee onto the arm of Brody Andres, but Andres gets the kicks up to the face of Pope, kicking him while he's down on the ground. And now we see Savko getting a kendo stick out from underneath of the ring. And Brody with a flying crossbody onto Savko, taking the kendo stick out of his hands. And now David Pope getting back inside of the ring with a baseball bat. Savko sends Brody flying, hits him from behind with a running lariat. And going after David Pope in the corner with the elbow shots and chops and shots. Just lighting up the Silent Wolf, taking him down. And Savko going for the cover this time. One, but Pope kicks out at one. Brody getting right on top of Stanley, dropping him with that hard right-hand shot. And now Brody has the baseball bat in the hand, busting open Savko. Swinging for the fences, but gets grabbed from behind by Pope. Pope with a quick-fire DDT onto Brody. And Savko has Pope up onto his shoulders, carrying him around the ring over to the corner, but Pope fighting out of the hold with the elbow shots to the side of his head. Brody Andres getting involved now, gets the midsection kick, has the arms in. Gotch-style pile driver by Brody Andres. Savko locking up with Brody this time, but Brody fighting back with a kick to the midsection. Brody has Savko up onto his shoulders, but Savko fighting out of the hold this time with the elbows. And Brody getting lit up in the corner with the right-hand shots, but fights back with a kick. David Pope getting involved now. Inverted atomic drop. And a big running boot by Brody. Following it up with a senton. Now Brody has up David Pope. Big rolling slam by Brody Andres. And Pope coming off the middle rope with a middle rope back kick, busting open Andres. We have two men busted open and bleeding in this match so far. David Pope's the only man to not be bleeding from the impacts and all the damage done in this match. Savko went for the kendo stick shot, but Pope, nasty looking knee drop buster by Pope. Pope getting Savko back up to his feet. Savko dodging the kick attempt. Has Pope up. Stalling vertical suplex, but Pope able to get out of the hold, chopping the knees out from underneath of Savko. Trying to go for that shotgun drop kick to take down Savko, but Brody Andres gets involved. Gets sent around, gets hit with the clutch knee shot. Stanley Savko looking like he's knocked out on his feet. Gets grabbed by Pope. Pope with an Irish whip over to the corner. Pope having the kendo stick in hand, goes over. Oh, nasty kendo stick shot in the corner. Savko getting covered by Pope, but Pope gets denied by Brody Andres, breaking up the count before it can even begin. Andres, nasty reverse DDT onto Pope, but Savko able to break up the hold, hitting a shotgun drop kick to the legs of Brody. Now Brody having Savko in his hold. Oh, big move by Brody Andres, getting the Bronco in there. Oh, wait a minute, the headlock is in. Pope trying to tap out Brody Andres. Andres trying for dear life to fight out of the hole, but fights out of it with the left-hand shots to the midsection, getting Pope off of him. Savko comes flying in with the right-hand shot to Brody. Brody has Pope up and sends him flying with a suplex. Nasty running lariat to take down Savko. Brody Andres taking major control on the inside of the ring, swinging neckbreaker onto Savko. David Pope getting back inside of the action now. Pope comes flying in with a standing Spanish fly onto Andres, and Savko breaks up the count before it can begin. Andres has Savko up, slamming him chest and face first onto the mat. Andres gets whipped into the corner. Savko goes after Pope, but Pope fights back with a left-hand shot, sends Savko flying over to the corner, hits him with a gut punch. Trying to go for that rolling uppercut onto Andres, but Andres able to block the attempt. Reverse DDT onto Pope. Andres chopping and kicking away at Savko, but Savko blocking the last shot, going for the cover. One, but Brody once again breaking up the count before it can begin. These men have been trading fall after fall with each other so far in this matchup. Pope fighting back up from his feet, going after Brody Andres, has him grabbed by the back of his neck, carrying him over to the ropes. Andres in a bad way here. Pope has that kendo stick in hand. Savko knocked out on his feet. And Pope just lighting up Andres again and again with the kendo stick shot, but Andres fights back, chopping away at the chest of Pope, but gets caught by Savko. Savko sends Andres flying over to the top rope. Andres able to catch himself, but Savko gets centered in the corner by Pope. Pope, big tornado DDT in the middle of the ring onto Savko. Savko gets covered. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2 keeps the fight going on. Andres coming back to his senses, getting back inside of the ring. Pope comes up and hits the springboard back kick once again. And now Pope setting up Savko for the vertebreaker. The vertebreaker connects. Going for the cover. Is this going to be it? No. Brody once again denying the count. Hitting Pope with a kendo stick shot. And Pope rolling to the outside of the ring. Brody Andres going up to the top rope. He's got target lock on Pope. Big flying stunner to the outside on a Pope by Andres, and gets taken down by Savko with a spear. Pope and Savko locking up now. Savko taking control of things on the outside. Oh, slams Pope back first on the apron. Andres and Savko charge at each other, and Savko gets taken down by a running knee from Andres. Andres gets set chest first into the announcer's booth. And Pope taking advantage of Andres, getting him back up to his feet. And Andres gets whipped back inside of the ring. Savko whipping Pope back inside of the ring. And now Savko getting back in as well. All three men back in from the outside. Reverse DDT by Andres as Andres goes to the cover, but gets stopped by David Pope. Pope having the kendo stick in his hands, gets stopped by Andres. Andres with a ripcord lariat to take down Pope. Pope getting stomped on by Andres, repeatedly putting the boots to him, hits him with the running left-hand shot, but Savko comes in from behind with a shotgun dropkick. Savko getting Andres trapped in the arms. Oh, big face buster by Savko, going for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, but no, Brody Andres denies Stanley Savko here tonight on Friday Night Evolution. Savko, wait a minute, what the hell is he doing here? He's got the arms trapped, just wrenching away onto Brody Andres. And David Pope getting back to his senses on the outside of the ring, slowly letting himself get back in, letting the other two work themselves over with the damage. Deadlift powerbomb by Savko. Savko comes running in with a lariat onto Pope, stomping and driving the boots away on him in the corner, but Savko gets kicked away by Pope. Pope gets grabbed from behind by Savko. Savko sends him flying with an Irish whip over the ropes. Both men collide in the middle of the ring from the impact. Pope comes off the middle rope and hits a springboard cutter onto Savko. But the count gets denied once again by Brody Andres. Pope trapping the right hand, driving the knee down onto the right arm. And Brody Andres swinging for the fences like he's at a home run derby onto David Pope's back with the baseball bat. Going for the cover. He's got the leg locked in. 1, 2, but David Pope kicks out at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight goes on. This match has been an absolute war here tonight, folks. David Pope and Savko double Russian leg sweep onto Brody Andres. Savko trying to go after Pope, but Pope flipping him around. Savko fighting back with a kick to the midsection. Savko having the arm trapped in. Hits the arm drag down, following it up with a Fujiwara armbar. Brody Andres getting fired up on the outside of the ring. Oh, but Savko lets go of the hold to address Andre, getting back inside of the ring. Going for a perfect plex, has the pin cover in, but no, Brody kicks out at 2. Brody Andres getting locked up once again by Savko. Savko targeting that left arm, wrenching it around. And David Pope explodes a kendo stick on Savko's head. Savko down and out, rolling to the outside of the ring to try and recover from the damage done. David Pope with the baseball bat in hand. He's ready and waiting for either man to stand back up and come at him. Savko going up under the ring for a weapon. Pope gets stopped in his tracks by Savko. Savko swinging wildly with the chair, taking down Brody Andres. And again, lighting him up with the chair shots. But a pump kick by Pope takes out the chair from Savko's hands. Savko gets taken down by Pope, but he's back up to his feet now. Pope taking advantage of Brody being down and out on the ground, stomping out on his arms. And now Pope going under the ring, grabbing a kendo stick this time, trying to repeat history and exploding it on one of these other men again. And just again and again slamming the kendo stick shots onto Brody Andres. Stanley Savko looking like he's coming back to his senses now. Going for the steel chair. Oh, and it's another kendo stick broken by Pope, and Pope has now been busted open with a steel chair shot. Brody Andres rolling to the outside of Savko, goes for the cover. 1, 2, but no. Pope gets denied once again. The shotgun drop kick to follow up. Brody Andres looking like he's knocked out on the outside. Pope dodging the chair shot and hits a springboard cutter onto Savko. Ref gets into position. 1, 2. Oh, but a kick out at 2 keeps the fight going. Brody Andres coming in hot with a drop kick to Pope. Pope gets rocked with a right-hand shot. Andres hits a a crossroads. Going for the cover, but no. Pope denies Brody at 2. And Savko comes flying with the left and right-hand shots, finishing it off with a standing drop kick, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match in an absolute war is Stanley Savko. Folks, I gotta tell you, it was so hard to see who was gonna win this matchup tonight. Every single one of these men gave it their absolute all. Brody Andres in a hell of a debut against Pope and Savko, but tonight was the night for Savko. Congratulations, brother. Hell of a win.
Fuck up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got one-on-one action coming your way, and it's Angelo Rivera from Mucha Lucha going up against the powerhouse Jack Furness. Who's going to walk away with a victory tonight? Let's hit the ring and find out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Dream Team from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 215 pounds, Angelo Rivera.
Angelo Rivera making his way down to the ring with his tag team partner, Tug Moocow. Both men, the members of Mucha Lucha, and Rivera making a return to singles action here tonight on Friday Night Evolution against the #1 contender for the international title, Jack Furness.
And his opponent from Manchester, England, weighing in at 270 pounds, Jack Foster.
And there he is, folks, Jack Furness, the man that has earned the right to go up against Sean Danger, the international champion, one-on-one for the title at Ground Zero. We saw the last episode of Evolution after Danger's matchup against Tug Moocow. He assaulted the champion with his own title. You gotta think the amount of animosity this man has in his search for gold. Is he gonna bring that same grudge into the ring tonight? We'll find out as soon as we hear that bell ring.
I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. You know the one that takes you to the places where all the pains begin. No change, I can change, I can change, I can change, but I'm here in my mold. I am here in my mold, and I'm a million different people from one day till the next. I can change my mold. No, 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 'cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this match off. Angelo Rivera, Jack Furness. Referee signals both men in the corner, sets the bell, and we're off. And Angelo starting off with some kicks, but Furness firing back off kicks and shots of his own. Big power slam by Furness onto Rivera. Rivera driving that elbow into Rivera's face. But Rivera sweeps the legs out from underneath the Furness. Furness back up to his feet, though. And a flipping arm drag into the submission maneuver by Rivera. Rivera trying to end things early to get Furness to tap out, but Furness booting Rivera off the top of him. Comes in running with a running lariat to take him down. Rivera back up to his feet, though. Coming off the middle rope. Big middle rope back kick to the face onto Furness. Furness locked up and with the look onto Rivera, getting back inside of the ring after getting kicked out and gets sent flying right back over. It looks like Furness getting fired up on the outside. Rivera and Furness locking up. Rivera getting launched with an Irish whip into the corner, and it looks like it was so hard of an impact he got sent flying chest down onto the mat. Furness getting advantage, clubbing him in that back with a forearm shot. And another forearm shot to back it up. Rivera getting picked up to his feet, but fighting up with the elbow shots to the midsection. Rivera has Furness up. Ooh, big thunder bomb by Rivera. Furness trying to roll over to the ropes, get back up to his feet, but Rivera staying right on top of him, stomping him in the chest and choking him out on the mat. Referee calling for Rivera to let go of the hold before he gets disqualified, but Rivera goes for the cover this time. Furness kicking out at one, showing the power as he kicked out. Rivera clubbing him in the back with those right-hand shots. Furness getting picked back up to his feet, both men locking up. Rivera hitting the Muay Thai knee shots, hits a spinning back kick to the midsection, and follows it up with a flying tornado DDT on a Furness. Rivera in rare form tonight here, ladies and gentlemen, making his return back to singles action after being in the Mucha Lucha tag team, joining up with Tug Moocow. They have yet to win a tag team match, but these men have put on one hell of a performance with each other every single time they hit the ring. Rivera trying to go for a scoop slam on to Furness, but Furness with a double leg takedown, raining down some ground and pound in on a Rivera. Rivera rolling Furness off the top of him. Furness rolling to the outside of the ring as Rivera does the same. Both men on the outside. Furness has target lock and hits the spear onto Rivera, taking him down. Rivera getting double axe handled into the back. Furness staying right on top of the luchador. Hits him with the stiff forearm shot to the upper back. Slamming down those right hand shots to his face and driving him face first into the mat, stomping him in the lower back. Furness not letting off the gas pedal on the outside, doing as much damage as he can with that elbow shot to Rivera as he can. Rivera getting set up by Furness. Furness trying to go for the neck wrench, but Rivera fights up with the elbow shot to the midsection. Comes up, hits a tornado DDT. Referee's outside count is at 7. Both men have got to get back inside of the ring. They don't want this match to end in a count out. Furness in at the count of 8. The fight goes on. Rivera trying to pick up Furness for a slam attempt, but Furness fighting back. Furness with the running lariat to take him down, and a second running lariat. Rivera tries to go for a running lariat of his own, but gets hit with a catch power slam by Furness. Furness waiting to go for a kill shot, but Rivera able to dodge out of the way and counter back with a running lariat of his own. Furness and Rivera not giving a single inch in this match. Both men hitting each other as hard as they possibly can with every move in their arsenal. Big scoop power slam going off onto Rivera from Furness. And Furness trying to go for the burning hammer, but gets stopped with a pump kick by Rivera. Rivera kicking Furness in the lower back. We see Tug Moocow watching his partner in the ring do damage and cheering him on. Rivera hitting the double stomp to the face of Furness, locking the leg in and going for the cover. 1, but Furness once again kicking out with authority. Furness hits an arm drag down on a Rivera to take him down. Furness scooping him up, hits the backbreaker, spins him around. Big pump kick by Furness to take down Rivera, going for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, but no, Rivera denies the man with the burning hammer. Furness kicking at Rivera's back. Rivera trying to roll his way outside of the ring. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We see Furness going up to the top. Double axe handle from the top to the outside. Rivera clutching at the top of his head from the impact. Both men locking up. Furness with a nasty knee shot, following it up with a double axe handle to the back. Rivera clutching at his back from the impact. Getting assisted back up to his feet by Furness. Furness locking up with him, sends him shoulder first into the guardrail. And once again, Furness just stalking around Rivera. Rivera looking like he's knocked out on his feet. Referee's outside count is at 6. Furness just patiently waiting inside of the ring, but getting right back out, resetting the count back to 1. And a big side suplex by Rivera takes down Furness. And Furness getting picked up. And a spinning Michinoku driver by Rivera takes him down. Rivera kicking Furness in the midsection. Has him up. Walking him over to the apron. Oh, nasty apron bomb. Swinging him around. His head almost collided with the apron post. Good God. Rivera sends Furness flying back inside of the ring. Getting back in at the count of 7. Rivera getting Furness up, going for the spinning driver once again. Furness getting dominated in this match by Rivera now. Rivera has Furness up onto his shoulders. Death Valley driver by Rivera taking him down. Rivera dragging around Furness's body like he's a lifeless doll, but Furness trying to get back up to his feet. The super kick goes off. Furness collapses to his back. And the driving knee by Rivera busting open Jack. But Jack fights back with a kick up. And Jack trying to go for the burning hammer, but Rivera able to stop him in time. Sends him over the top rope. Hits him once. Furness still standing. Hits him twice. Furness still holding on. Hits him for the 3rd time. Makes him collapse down to the floor. Rivera pacing inside of the ring like a wild animal. Furness looking like he's knocked out on his feet. Rivera with a wheelbarrow DDT onto Furness. Furness getting back up to his feet, getting kicked and shot all to hell by Rivera. Rivera with a nasty-looking clutch suplex. Sends Furness flying over to the timekeeper's table, hits him in the back with a running knee shot. Furness goes down but not out, locks up with Rivera, and Rivera sends him flying over to the steel steps. Rivera trapping the arm, driving that knee into the elbow. Rivera getting Furness picked up to his feet, hits him with a hard right-hand shot. Oh, nasty half suplex, or half, I don't even know what the hell to call that move, but it was a good-ass backbreaker if I ever saw one. Furness on the outside, the referee's count was at 8. Oh, wait a minute, Rivera setting him up, hits a tombstone pile driver. Well, it looks like that tombstone took a little bit more out of Rivera than he thought it would. Rivera back up onto his feet, but it looking like he's a little bit shaky. Furness getting assisted back up to his feet by Rivera. Rivera sends him flying across the arena once again. Rivera back inside of the ring. Referee's outside count is at 6, but Furness quick to get back up to his feet and back inside at the count of 7. Both men locking up. Furness hitting a big knee shot, following it up with the double axe handle. Furness going for the cover on Rivera. 1, 2, but Rivera kicks out at 2. Furness locking up with Rivera once again, ragdolling him across the ring. Has him up. Oh, he's got the bear hug locked in. Is Rivera going to tap out to the bear hug? Furness, as strong as a man if I've ever seen one, has that hold in, locked in deep. Rivera fighting out of it with the elbow shots. A second elbow. Clapping the head like a pair of cymbals in a band. Hits him with the running lariat. Gets fired up, hits him with the second. And hits him with a running enziguri to take him down at the end. Rivera going for the cover on a Furness. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. The fight continues, folks. These men have been through an absolute war so far in this matchup. Double boot stomp to the face by Rivera. Furness getting the surprise roll up on a Rivera. Referee running around to get to the cover. 1, but Rivera kicks out at 1. Rivera trying to go for a spinning elbow shot, but Furness able to dodge out of the way, getting Rivera up, and the burning hammer connects, flipping Rivera end over end. Rivera looking lifeless on the ground after that impact from the burning hammer. Jack rolling him over, going for the cover, but Rivera able to get the rope break. Lucky spot for Rivera, and the burning hammer connects again for the second time. Jack grabbing Rivera by the arm and leg, dragging him around the ring, getting him away from the ropes, not trying to have the pinfall attempt broken up by a lucky rope break. Rivera's down. 1, 2, but a kick out at 2. Rivera fights on, ladies and gentlemen. Furness going for the third burning hammer gets dodged. Rivera ducks out of the way and hits an exploder suplex on a Furness. Rivera survived the 2 burning hammers and dodged the third, getting Furness back up to his feet, sweep kicking the legs out from underneath the Furness. Jack trying to get himself back up to his feet with the ropes assistance, gets sent flying with an Irish whip. Both men colliding with each other in the middle of the ring. Rivera sends Furness flying back over, hits a running elbow shot, gets some speed off the ropes. Big flying shoulder tackle by Rivera to take down Furness. Rivera grabbing the arm, going for the submission attempt this time like he did earlier on in the beginning stages of this match. Going for the submission hold. Is Furness going to tap out? No, Furness fighting out of the hole with the kicks to the face of Rivera. Rivera on shaky footing. Jack hits him with the spear to take him down. Rivera getting shot up in the back with the right arm shots by Furness. Rivera fighting back. Hits Furness with an exploder suplex. Furness rolling to the outside of the ring. Rivera has target lock, gets some speed, and the Senton Atomico attempt misses by a mile. Furness able to get out of the way just in time there at the end. Furness with the skull buster to Rivera on the outside. Rivera getting picked back up to his feet. Furness sends him flying back inside of the ring. Referee's outside count is at 4. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We see Furness going back up to the top rope. What's he planning to hit here? Furness with a flying missile tackle goes after Rivera. He goes for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this absolute war is the man with the burning hammer, Jack Furness. Angelo Rivera came so close to winning this match multiple times, surviving 2 burning hammers back-to-back against Jack Furness, but tonight was the night for the number 1 contender for the international title. Congratulations, gentlemen, you gave us one hell of a show.
Here is your winner, Jack Foster.
'Cause it's a bittersweet symphony that's life. Trying to make ends meet yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached tonight's Friday Night Evolution main event, a Champions Fatal 4-Way between Shawn Danger, Kenny Mitch, Igor Volkov, and Dmitri Smirnoff. Which one of these 4 champions is going to walk away with the win tonight? Let's hit the ring and find out.
A-Town.
The following is a fatal 4-way match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 265 pounds, the international champion, Shawn Danger.
We see Shawn Danger walking down the ramp on his way to the ring for tonight's main event. The international champion has been on an absolute tear since winning the belt from Adam Blade and is set to make his first defense against Jack Foster at our upcoming pay-per-view, Round 0. Is he going to be able to have a successful first defense of his title against the powerhouse Foster? Or will we potentially see a new champion be crowned at the pay-per-view? Judging by Shawn Danger's track record, it's going to be one hell of a fight to see.
And his opponents, first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, the World Television Champion, Kenny Mitchell.
We see Kenny Mitch making his way down the ramp to the ring for tonight's main event matchup. Last episode of Evolution, he had a successful first defense up against Ron Black, who took down Alex Jaxson in the opening matchup of our last episode of Evolution. Kenny Mitch looking to be one of the greatest television champions we've ever had in the title's history. Only question is, who will be the next man to step up and challenge him for the belt?
And from Moscow, weighing in at 275 pounds, the welterweight champion, Russian Mauler.
Igor Volkov, our SWF open-weight champion, the first singles title of his career here in the SWF. He is set to go up against Joker Jaden Payne at Ground Zero coming up here in the next few weeks. Igor is razor focused. He had a beautiful matchup against the world champion Dmitri Smirnoff. Unfortunately, Smirnoff was able to get the win, but Igor had him on the ropes the entire match from bell to bell. We'll only see much more coming up in this man's future. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Dmitri Smirnoff, the undisputed world champion here in the SWF. This man has been on an undefeated streak. He unified the breakthrough in SWF World Heavyweight Championships to make that beautiful looking belt that's around his waist now. And he is set to defend for the first time at Ground Zero. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to kick this match off. Sean Danger, Kenny Mitch, Igor Volkov, and Dmitri Smirnoff. Referee signals a bell, and here we go. Kenny Mitch going after Dmitri. Volkov going after Danger. Kenny Mitch, drop down neckbuster onto Smirnoff. And Igor just kicking and striking away at Kenny Mitch. Hits the rising knee strike, sending him over to the ropes. Smirnoff having Igor up, hits him with a big power slam to take him down. Danger taking advantage of Mitch on the ropes, dragging that leg across and branching away on the knee with the ropes assistance. Volkov going after Danger now, has him up, slamming him down on the back, and the big pump kick takes him down. Smirnoff getting the big lariat shots in onto Kenny Mitch, taking Mitch down. Volkov just lighting up Danger with those knees to the chest. Smirnoff with a nasty lariat to take down Kenny Mitch, and Volkov comes flying in against Smirnoff with the kicks. And a big sidewinder facebuster by Volkov on Smirnoff. Volkov slamming Kenny Mitch face first into the mat. Danger Irish whipping Smirnoff into the corner. Hits a big bicycle kick to the face of Volkov. Now Danger going after Smirnoff in the corner, dropping him down with the repeated right-hand shots, trying to drive that boot, but Smirnoff has the boot up and takes down Danger. And Volkov and Kenny Mitch are fighting it out on the outside. Backbreaker by Volkov, setting him up. Hits the big pump kick to take him down. You see Danger having the steel steps in hand, but gets them knocked out of his hands by Smirnoff. Smirnoff going after Danger, but Danger drop toe hold to take him down. Volkov getting rolled back inside of the ring by Kenny Mitch. Mitch coming in between the ropes, dodges a kick, hits a hip toss, fires off a knee shot to the face of Volkov to take him down. Kenny Mitch coming off the bottom rope. Looks like he came up a little bit short. Volkov able to get out of the way and going under the ring to get a kendo stick and ready to go for action, but Kenny Mitch knocks it out of his hands. Danger still handling the world champion on the outside. Swinging neckbreaker by Kenny Mitch on a Volkov on the inside of the ring, stomping him down on his face. Danger just lighting up Smirnoff with the left and right hand combinations. Beautiful looking uppercut to end it off. Volkov getting Kenny up. And a sit-out pile driver takes down the television champion. Openweight champion Volkov going outside of the ring, going after the steel steps. Danger leaving Smirnoff laid up against the guardrail and drop kicking the steps out of Volkov's hands. Volkov setting up Danger. Has him up in the air, taking him over the guardrail. Oh God, a guardrail bomb by the openweight champion. Kenny Mitch has that kendo stick in hand and he's ready to start swinging, folks. But Smirnoff steals it out of Kenny's hands, slams him in the midsection with the kendo stick shot. Volkov attacking him from behind, knocking it out of his hands. Smirnoff gets rolled into the ring by Kenny Mitch. Mitch with a release German suplex on a Sean Danger, taking him out. And Volkov getting sent up with a snap suplex by Kenny Mitch, and Kenny looking to go for the three amigos. There goes the second, and here comes number 3. Smirnoff getting caught by Danger. Danger has Smirnoff up in a crossbody hold. Fall away slam by Sean Danger. Danger going after Mitch now. Volkov and Smirnoff locking up with each other. Volkov takes down Smirnoff with a big rising knee shot. Danger looking down on Kenny Mitch, talking trash to him. Volkov doing the same, playing up to the crowd over the world champion down on the ground. You see Danger taking the scenic route to get back over to Volkov. Volkov trying to go for that rising knee strike once again, but Danger just out of the way. Danger with a big jackknife powerbomb on a Volkov. And Kenny Mitch has target lock on Sean Danger, but Danger gets caught by Volkov on the outside. And Smirnoff comes in with the steel steps, but Kenny Mitch able to knock it out of his hands. Hits a flying dropkick to take down the world champion. And Volkov with a double leg takedown on a Danger. Having that loaded right hand connecting. Kenny Mitch rolling in Smirnoff to the inside of the ring. Mitch, gator rolling Smirnoff to the inside, blocking up on the body. And Mitch rolling over Smirnoff, going for the cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is the SWF television champion and the man to end the undefeated streak of our world champion Smirnoff is Kenny Mitch. Kenny Mitch has done what has been seen to be absolutely impossible in the SWF, and that's to get the win over Smirnoff.
Here is your winner, Kenny Mitchell.
We see the television champion in possibly his last match. There's been rumors of his retirement and his relinquishment of the SWF Television Championship, but this man has had an historic run as of late here in the SWF after taking down the world champion, Dmitri Smirnoff. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank every last one of you for tuning into a banger of a show here on SWF Pro Wrestling. We appreciate the love and support and y'all coming out to watch our content every single week. But that's all I've got for now. If you like what you saw tonight, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button and comment down below what your favorite moments of tonight were. But that's all I've got for now. My name is Dylan Smith, the voice of SWF Pro Wrestling. This has been another episode of Friday Night Evolution, and we'll see you guys next time right here. Good night, everybody.